been more than 60 days since the protests in Portland started. Overnight, federal agents declared an unlawful assembly around 1:30, according to the KOIN 16. Now, in the hours leading up to that declaration, protesters could be seen climbing over the fence around the federal courthouse, throwing fireworks at the building and starting fires. Federal agents began clearing out the streets around the courthouse. They used tear gas and pepper balls to get people out of the area.
New this morning, Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler confirms his office is in talks with federal officials about the volatile situation downtown. Elise Haas joins us live with what we've learned overnight. And Elise, what did the mayor have to say?
Ken, the mayor is not saying that he can talk about much about what he's talking about with the federal officials as well as the governor, but he says that we could find out very soon. We do know that right now that Oregon Governor Kate Brown is talking with federal officials. So a senior White House official told the Associated Press that Governor Brown is talking with federal officials and that they've been discussing reducing the number of federal agents here in Portland. They said that they could happen if local agencies such as Portland Police stepped up to help protect federal buildings. The White House official stressed these talks are in the very early stages and no agreement has been reached. Mayor Wheeler suggested details on his talks could be released very soon.
There are conversations ongoing. Frankly, they've been fruitful. I can't tell you the details, but I can tell you this. I expect that there will be an announcement shortly. Portlanders don't want to continue to stand there at that fence and fight federal officers each and every night.
Wheeler added that he agrees with the protesters' complaints, saying the officers' actions are unconstitutional. He says federal officials have only escalated the situation, and he says the city needed de-escalation. Coming back out here live this morning, we are downtown near the federal courthouse as well as Lonsdale Square, and there are still protesters who are continuing to just walk around the park area and the camp that is in Lonsdale Square right now. So these are the typical things that we see every morning after these clashes among protesters and federal agents. So we will continue to follow up with Mayor Wheeler and Governor Brown about these talks, about changes with federal agents. We'll let you know as soon as we have more details. Reporting live in downtown Portland, Elise Haas, KOIN 6 News.
All right, thank you, Elise. Attorney